there, I'm Stacy, the encaustic mixed media artist behind Studio Stacy. Today's video is a look back at last week. So I hope you enjoy. There's some painting and there's some life stuff, but let's start the video.
A rainy start to the week, so we're doing some indoor activities like making some frames for some new big pieces of art coming your way soon. I'm also baking some homemade granola for the week. Who doesn't love some nice warm homemade granola? And then I'm also working on a crochet pair of socks by Allison from the Stitchery and Company. I will leave her link down below, but we're just doing some chillaxing in the afternoon. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Good morning, guys. I am up in the studio and getting ready to work on another large panel. I was running a little bit low on encaustic medium, so I've added more encaustic medium into my griddle, getting that melted down, and yeah, let's get to painting. Today, I think my goal for this painting is just to get a smooth white surface of encaustic wax on it. And I have a specific idea in mind for this painting, which actually, believe it or not, does not involve inspiration from a photo, which I've been doing in previous videos. If you've seen those, I'll put them up here somewhere if you want to check them out. But this is a painting based on a smaller series of paintings, and I wanted a large painting to take to the art shows to go with this smaller series. The series is called Tide Pools, and it is based on a trip that we took to California where they had these amazing tide pools to go and explore, and I loved them. So it is based a little bit on nature, or rather a lot on nature, but it's not as realistic as some of the other paintings I've been painting.
I've got the big torch out because this is a big panel, and you will see I'm going to be working in sections, and this just ensures that each section does not cool off before I have time to put wax on it. And that way I'm getting hopefully a nice smooth layer.
Okay, I had to stop that video real quick, because if you saw, I was reaching way across and over the painting to get to the clear wax, so I just had to do a little bit of arranging, and now we are back to the painting. Several layers of the encaustic medium is now down, and I'm getting ready to put the white down. But first, I just want to make sure that this layer is nice and smooth so that then I can put the white down on a smooth layer. The more you build up layers that aren't smooth, the more texture you're going to get with the wax, and it's going to be harder to get a completely smooth surface. So first things first, smooth out this and make sure that the encaustic medium layer is smooth, and then start on the white. think this is where I'm going to leave this painting for today, it's pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with it. Gonna take a little break and come back and look at it in the morning, and then hopefully get some paint down on it, some paint colors onto it, and then some ink and lots of layers. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I am picking out colors for this Big Tide Pools painting, and I have come across problem number one, and that is the India ink that I was going to use is dried up in the bottle. And it's waterproof and light fast and all of those good things, but that means I can't just mix it with some plain old water. So I spent part of the morning figuring out where to get it from online and get it in fairly quickly. So had to use Amazon. But at any rate, I'm going to start laying down some encaustic wax and hopefully get the first couple layers of that wax down, and then in the next few days that India ink should come in, hopefully, fingers crossed, and it will be good, and then I can hopefully finish up this painting.
I'm not sure if I have mentioned this in the past or not, but I'm using a couple store-bought encaustic paints here. One is an R&F brand and one is Encausticos. And with those, you actually can add quite a bit of encaustic, clear encaustic medium to dilute the paint. And actually, it is recommended by those companies to do that. So that's what you will see me doing back there, adding a lot of encaustic medium to it. And then, of course, I'm just mixing the colors on my palette like I normally do. Going back and forth between adding in that encaustic paint and then scraping layers back just to kind of get a more of a organic shape, if you will, on these. These are by no means going to be the final shapes, but just to kind of get an idea of where I want this painting to go, I'm just going back and forth and leaving some of those scrapings on the painting just to add a little extra interest in areas.
Okay, this is where I'm going to leave the painting for the day. I think everything is pretty good, and there's going to be a lot more layers coming to this. So a good first couple layers start, and I just have to show you, look how pretty the griddle is. See you in the morning.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Going to be headed back up to the studio, but first I need to make a cup of coffee using my favorite coffee by C3 Coffee Company.
The ink that I ordered is obviously not here yet. So today is going to be a computer day, and I started out editing this week's video, which will already be out by the time you see this. And now I am just exporting it, which takes a little while. Taking a break from the computer, and I have these little teeny tiny crocheted, I call them jellyfish, but little crochet little blobs that go with these tide pools. And I need to get crocheting more of them because I only have about 7, and I don't know how many I'm going to need, but so I crochet them up with a teeny tiny little crochet hook, and then I ink them and dye them with the ink that I'm actually waiting for. So I'm going to get them crocheted so that when the ink gets here, I can get them inked up and they can dry to then be put into the wax and onto the painting. So this whole painting's quite the process. But anyways, going to get to crocheting and we'll go from there.
I believe I have enough of these little jellyfish pod-like things crocheted, so I'm just going to lay them out and make sure that I have enough and make sure I don't need to crochet anymore. And I'm pretty happy with this layout, so I think that's enough. Another day, and I'm still waiting on that ink. I know it's going to be another computer day, so I'm just using some essential oil to really try to focus on my computer work. And today I'm going to be writing a newsletter to my newsletter subscribers.
Transformed himself into a kind of house artist for the civil rights movement.
Doing a little relaxing out on our porch, listening to one of our favorite podcasts, which is Revisionist History by Malcolm Gladwell, and I'm crocheting those socks again.
Yum yum! Tofu bowl!
Happy Friday! Down on the treadmill, and I'm just watching one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Allie from Little Drops of Wonderful.
Guess what has finally arrived? My ink. So I do believe I am going to try to get these little jellyfish crochet bits dyed today. I just have like maybe an hour left to work before I want to make dinner. And I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get done on this. The rest of the painting might have to wait till the next video. I don't want to make this vlog too long, and I also don't want to work all weekend long. So, but I'm super excited. The inks are at least here, so I can at least get these crochet bits started to be inked, and then they can dry for a couple days over the weekend. All right, so I thought I would tell you what I'm using here real quick. First, various colors of India ink. And of course these little crochet pieces, which I've already thoroughly dampened and wet underneath the faucet. So they're all quite wet. And then I have a spray bottle here full of just plain old water. And that way all of the ink doesn't totally soak into these. This ink is quite colorful and quite potent. And so I want to make sure some of these crochet bits kind of show through. And so I'm hoping that that's what will work. So yeah, and then I also have, of course, towels laid down and just some scrap mixed media paper to soak up any excess ink so that it's not wasteful. I can then use this paper later on in another painting if I choose to. So yeah, let's get to inking these. Oh, and I also have a pair of gloves that I'm going to put on my hands just to make sure my hands don't get stained, and safety first. This is where I'm going to leave you guys with a unfinished painting. I still need to edit this video and try to get it up for you for next week. So I'm gonna just stop the video here and stay tuned, because I will finish this painting in the following video. At any rate, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, seeing a little behind the scenes glimpse into what a week looks like here at Studio Stacy, please give it a big thumbs up. It would so much appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed and would consider doing so, I would also really appreciate that. If you are subscribed but are not getting notified, you know what to do. Hit that bell down there. That will notify you every time I release a new video, which is usually on Tuesdays. Again, thanks so much for coming along. We will see you soon, and bye for now.